No intro, no outro, straight fire. All right, let's get into these trades. But before we get into these trades, you already know I got to give you the Bible verse of the day. So the Bible verse of the day comes from 1 Peter 5:8. So be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like the roaring lion looking for someone to devour. And boy, the enemy sometimes be the market looking to devour us retail trailers. But let's get into it. So first things first, I'm gonna go through um, my my yellow list. So my yellow list are things that either hit stop loss or was unconventional from my watch list. So first things first, Great British Pound CAD. Great British Pound CAD. Oh, not hit stop loss. I'm tripping. Excuse me. Great British Pound CAD didn't hit me in. However, what happened, as you can see, is price. Let me get my brush. Price hit my pre-OC. So being the fact that price hit my point of control before it hit my pending order, I was no longer interested in this trade. Um, so pretty much my requirements kind of got washed. Again, it is what it is. Stuff happens. Um, yeah. All right, my next one, Great British Pound CAD. Great British Pound CHF, excuse me. Great British Pound CHF. Again, unconventional from my watch list. And why was it unconventional? Coming into the market on Sunday into Monday, price pretty much played around the POC a lot. Played around the POC, rejected it up top, rejected the POC up top, and then what was my clear indication of, okay, these might be shorts, this might want to short, is price broke the POC with a lot of volume. As you can see, you have a lot of long engulfing bearish candles. And then on top of that, it closed below the POC. So off rip, I was like, all right, price broke the POC with a lot of bearish engulfing candles and it closed below the POC. Yeah, sellers have accepted this. We're going down for some shorts. So obviously my sell limit was at the point of control, stop loss above to protect the high, and then my take profit was previous week's low. Currently in this trade, 2.33% aiming for. Definitely anticipate price to come in and clap my take profit early next week. So there's that. And then the last one was CAD JPY. CAD JPY was looking for sales. However, the sales wasn't selling. And as you can see, price took out previous week's high, which was my confluence number one. Another confluence price closed below the POC on Tuesday. However, when I tried to enter into the trade, price reversed on me and did not it tapped me in all right, but it also tapped me out. And then there was just no other opportunity within the week. So that was my one official L for the week. And again, it's all good. It is what it is. All right, now to my list. So prior to me showing y'all my heavy hitters, I'm gonna show y'all the ones that I had my eyes on, but it didn't work out in my favor. So first things first, AUDJPY. AUDJPY, it looks like as though it wants to sell right now, but I couldn't catch a good sell within the week. And I also don't believe in trading Sundays open because price like the gap. So yeah, I can potentially have a sell limit right here going into the weekends, but one, swap fees if it does get hit in before closing the market, and two, again, spikes in the market to where it'll hit me out regardless. So didn't take this trade. CAD JPY. Oh, whoa. This is not supposed to be here. Let's just go back. So CAD JPY. Oh, I already went over that. Duh. I'm like, what's happening with my chart? EUR JPY, similar to AUD JPY. Yeah, previous week's high was taken out, but no really clear indication that price wanted to fall down. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then as you can see, Friday got my engulfing candle. So NZD CHF, nothing taken. No previous week's high, no previous week's low. So not even entertaining this. Not even entertaining it. NZD JPY, again, previous week's high was taken, but no indication that, or no clear indication, at least for me, how I trade, that price wanted to reprice lower. And then USD CAD. USD CAD actually hit my take profit from my sales, so that was good. Made a pretty penny off of that. I was holding that trade for 2 weeks. I got in this trade, that short, actually right here. And then my take profit was right here. And I made pretty good penny on that one. Been holding it for 2 weeks. Good 8.3 risk to reward. But looking for potential buys. The buys have not presented itself, so not interested. And then again, I can set my long position right here. However, like Sunday's like the gap. So I'm not even going to take that risk. Now into trades that I'm actually in right now. So CHF JPY took out previous week's high. Price closed below the POC right here. Set my stops. Take profit. Boom, down here. Currently up. We're going to see what it gives me. Trying to aim for that 8.63%. And then last but not least, Great British Pound JPY. Took out previous week's high. Closed below the POC right here. Entered in on that and then making a ride down. So trying to see if I can get another 8.65%. So that was pretty much it for this week. Real clean executions. And yeah, I only entered in 3 trades this week. One I lost, which is CAD JPY, and the other 2 I'm up in. So that being said, I hope y'all had a good week trading. Hope y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. No intro, no outro, straight fire.